The year was 1998. There was a small village named Gasan. This village was settled between the mountains, where the silence at night was so deep that even if a leaf moved, its sound could be heard far away. One night, the phone in the police station near the village started ringing. Noah picked up the phone. A frightened man's voice came from the other side. "Please, save me." Noah sat up straight. Who are you?" I am Chris speaking, from Gasin village." "Who wants to kill you? Tell me his name." Then Chris's trembling voice was heard. "I don't know. I only know one thing. Tonight is my turn. Please, someone save me." Suddenly, Chris's scream was heard. Noah called the number again, but on the other side there was only silence. He woke up his senior, Inspector John.
"Inspector."
John said while still half asleep, "Someone is making a prank call at 3 in the morning. We'll see in the morning." Noah said nothing, but that frightened voice kept echoing in his mind again and again. Morning came. Another call came to the police station. "Sir, there is a dead body lying here, in the fields near the forest." John and Noah immediately left in a jeep. When they reached the location, both of them were shaken after seeing the scene. A man's body was lying on the ground, a deep wound on his neck, his eyes open, as if he was still searching for someone even while dying. John checked the body's pocket. He found an old blood-stained identity card. The moment Noah read the name, his face turned pale. The name on the card was Chris. John looked at Noah. "This is the same name that—" "Yes, sir," Noah said, fear clearly visible in his voice. "This man called us last night. He asked for help." Both of them looked at each other. Silence filled the air. The police took the body away, but the question remained. If Chris called them at night, then before morning came, who killed him? How did they do it? And why? This question took Inspector John toward the village. When he reached the village, he saw something strange. A large red mark was drawn on the main gate of Chris's house. It was completely fresh, as if it had been made just last night. John asked the villagers, "What happened here? Who made this mark?" But no one answered. They closed their doors, as if even asking questions was a crime. Then an old man, whose back was bent and whose face was covered with wrinkles, slowly came forward. "Something has been happening in this village for the past few months." John looked at him carefully. "Do you know who the killer is?" The old man shook his head. "No. But there is one thing I know. Whenever someone's turn comes, a letter arrives at their house one night before. What is written in the letter? Only one line. I will kill everyone. And after that, the next day the same red mark appears on their house gate, exactly like the one on Chris's house." John's heartbeat became faster. "What is this mark?" the old man whispered. "Blood, sir. Human blood." John stepped back after hearing this. In all his years of service, he had seen many cases like this. He asked, "Why didn't you people inform the police earlier?" The old man gave a small laugh. "Sir, those who speak up, their names also get added to the list." John tried to close the case file, but one question kept coming back into his mind. If this killer sends a warning 30 days before, then what does he really want? Just killing or something else? John turned the pages of the file. In the last 2 years, 7 similar cases had been registered from this village. Every time a dead body. Every time the same deep wound on the neck. And every time the same red mark on the victim's house gate. In every case, the witness column was empty. John asked Noah, "Does any of them have a relative outside? Someone who can give a statement?" Noah shook his head. "Sir, whoever tries to give a statement, next week their name also gets added to the list. That's why nobody speaks now." Hearing this, John's soul trembled. They returned to the station. John kept looking outside the window again and again, as if someone was watching him from the darkness. But John didn't know yet that while searching for this answer, 2 orphan brothers from the village would risk their lives In the same village, two brothers lived in a broken down hut, Jimmy and Daniel. Their parents had died because of a car accident. Daniel was older. He had even left his studies to raise his younger brother Jimmy. During the day, he worked as a farm laborer, and at night, he cooked food for Jimmy. Jimmy was only 16 years old, but unlike the other villagers, he had no fear in his heart. He was angry. Angry because his village was living under the shadow of a fear that nobody had even seen. One night, while Daniel was cooking, Jimmy came and sat beside him. He said, I have made my decision. I will find that killer. Daniel looked at Jimmy. What nonsense are you talking about?
That is a death.
7 people have died in this village in the last 2 years. Even the police couldn't do anything. What will you do? I will prove it. Jimmy replied. How long will we keep living in fear? Daniel's voice became a little strict. I don't know what you are thinking, but you will not do this. Other than you, I have no one in this world. If something happens to you, I will be alone. Brother, if even one of us keeps sitting silently, then tomorrow it could be our turn. I just want to know who this man is and where he is hiding. The argument between the two brothers continued throughout the night. Daniel tried to convince him, but Jimmy's decision did not change. Finally, Daniel became tired and stayed silent. The next day, when Daniel went to work in the fields, Jimmy secretly left the house. He took an old flashlight and a small knife with him.